issues. Sorry. The couples all have their issues. And, yeah, let me know if you want me to, like, make another video, like, talking more about the couples and, like, from this season, and kind of my opinions on them, because I'd be happy to do it, because I do it with my boyfriend when we watch it. So I would love to do it with you all. I'm sorry for my bed. I was laying on it, so it is not all the way made up. I apologize. Anyways, so also another favorite show I would say would have to be The Bachelorette, of course. The Bachelorette. I think I like have the phases of The Bachelorette. The Bachelorette, if you don't know, is like, or The Bachelor. They're both kind of the same show. Just one is a woman and one is a man. Is the main person. So it's pretty much like they date like upwards to 30 people at a time. They eliminate people off, and at the end, hopefully, it's supposed to end with a proposal. That is not always what happens, and there's always a ton of drama. I think with The Bachelorette, I have been, the Bachelor franchise in general, I've been a little bit turned off ever since the whole like Chris Harrison thing. That James season was such a disappointment to me. Like, such a disappointment. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too into that, but he just really disappointed me. And I feel like they tried to like come back like with Michelle's season and having like Tasha and I forget the other girl's name. Caitlyn. Tasha and Caitlyn like ghosting and getting rid of Chris Harrison as they should have. And the guys from Michelle's season, Michelle just didn't choose the right guy. And spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, it was a while ago. But spoiler alert, her and Nate are no longer together. Nate actually just like went on like a podcast and talked about the breakup. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can go on that. I listened to a little bit. I feel like he kind of like was crying a little bit and placing the blame on Michelle, and like minimizing things when I think he was a big part of like why they broke up and him not being 100% serious about her and her being ready to like commit and whatnot. So and then Gabby and Rachel's season this season has been an absolute mess. They should not have had two bachelorettes because it has caused so much drama. With Rachel specifically, like all of Rachel's guys, like wanting Gabby, or not vice versa, really. But they should have known that there was going to be a favorite, and that one was going to feel lesser. And I just feel like that's not right. They shouldn't have done that to Rachel. I have my opinions on the girls individually, but not my place to share. I just feel like they did not do right with having two girls this season, and they should have given each of them their own season if they wanted both of them to be their bachelorette. At this point, I have no idea who's going to be the bachelor because I just can't see any of the guys from Gabby and Rachel's season being the bachelor, but I'll be interested to see. I also want to see Bachelor in Paradise. If you have never watched Bachelor in Paradise, it's like sometimes it's like old Bachelor, Bachelorette, like the main people, if they ended up single. But the people, it's normally like the contestants, like the people that were on the show, like they all go to an island and they're supposed to find the one on the island. Always a ton of drama. I love it. So I can't wait for Bachelor in Paradise to come on. I've been waiting for it. I think the last Bachelor in Paradise was after Michelle's season. Or was it after Katie's season? I can't remember, but I'm excited for it. Those are like my two main shows. But other than that, like, I love Love is Blind. Even though this past season they just did not was just trash. I was rooting for Kianna and Jared, but in the back of my head, I was like, she was a second choice, so I'm not surprised that they didn't make it. And then Nick and Danielle broke up too recently. So it's just really, this past season was just really sad. And I'm hoping that they like pick better people in the coming seasons, but who knows? But I love Love is Blind. Like, the idea of the show is very similar to Married at First Sight. Like, kind of different, but similar. And I like the idea of getting to know somebody. Like, Married at First Sight is like you commit to them and then you get to know them and like build on that. Love is Blind is like you get to know them without seeing them. So both, like in both shows, like the physicality aspect is like removed. And I think that removes a lot of like, you know, like the shallow part of us, and like it really gets to the fruit and the meat, which sometimes can be a good thing and sometimes can be a bad thing. Speaking of shallow stuff, I also love like some other TV shows that are a little bit more trashy, that I love. F-Boy Island. If you have never watched F-Boy Island, it is on HBO and it is the funniest show. It's three girls that go on and they have like good guys and then F-boys, so like half the guys, so it's like probably like 30 guys. Half the guys are F-boys and half the guys are nice guys. And the girls have to like try to see like who is an F-boy and who is a nice guy. And they're supposed to choose a nice guy, like that's the whole point of the show, but like the girls are just, I don't know. It's like they want an F-boy and they want to reform the F-boy. So like they'll like eliminate a nice guy and they'll be like, yeah, I knew he was a nice guy. And like I'm like, well, that's the point, that you're supposed to choose a nice guy. But anyways, that's another funny show that has some drama. I've also been watching like Dated and Related on Netflix, which has a very misleading title. I think it's very funny. Dated and Related, you would think like, yep, anyways, very misleading. It's about siblings that go on a show, and the siblings are meant to like be each other's wingman and help each other find love. So it's another really good show that is very entertaining. Maybe not a good show. Maybe I shouldn't be describing these as good shows, but they're very entertaining. But those, I would say, are like my favorite shows as of right now. If you have any shows that you like want to share that like kind of fit in the same genre, please put them down in the comments. I would love to check them out. Oh, I can't forget 90 Day Fiance. A little bit different of a concept, but 90 Day Fiance is a show on TLC if you've never watched it. And it's literally about people that like find love overseas and with somebody that doesn't live in the US. They date them, pretty much get engaged, and they bring them over on a K1 visa, and they have 90 days to get married, and there's just tons of drama. 90 Day Fiance has 15 million different versions of it, so like 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, 90 Day Fiance the other way, like there's so many different versions of it that I can barely